Good afternoon, I'm Jessica Cartalia. Here are some of the stories WJZ is working on this afternoon.
I'm Mike Helgren in Gwynn Oak, and you can see the big job that's underway right now, getting a tree off of a house here. They brought in a big crane here. You see it smashed through this house. There are a lot of scenes like this around the area. We heard from the mayor's office this morning that 689 trees or major limbs had fallen, and crews had cleaned those up. There are also BGE crews down here at the end of the block. Some 10,000 people in the BGE service area remain without power right now from that storm that started last Friday. And now the parade of storms in March is continuing. We're about to get hit with another nor'easter. The effects are going to be mostly to the north of us, but people are still dealing with downed trees here, and so they're hoping that electricity gets restored before this next storm rolls through. We'll have more today on WJZ.
Good afternoon, everyone. Jonathan McCall with WJZ. We are here at City Hall, where hundreds of students from across Baltimore are expected to be with Mayor Catherine Pugh as well as Police Commissioner Darrell DeSouza. They've been marching across Baltimore all day long, talking about their need for wanting change, as well as gun reform, as well as safety in schools. Hundreds of students from schools from all across Baltimore have now gathered here at City Hall to make their voices heard. You can see this is just some of the students from a number of those schools. There are other students who have been marching from north of here who are now headed to City Hall as well. Their message, guns down, grades up. Many of them say they were frustrated after the shooting in Florida. Many of them say they definitely are now calling for change as other gun reforms and other gun laws to be changed in wake of the Florida shooting. And they are also calling on those gun laws to be changed not only for the Florida shooting, but also to bring awareness to the violence here in Baltimore as well. We'll have more on this protest and the march, the message that they want heard, including what some of the reaction from Mayor Catherine Pugh and Police Commissioner Darrell DeSouza. Those stories coming up later today on WJZ News starting at 4 o'clock.
Hi, I'm here with Delegate Kathy Szeliga, and today in the General Assembly we're going to talk about House Bill 758, which is a parishioner protection bill. Tell us a little bit about what this bill does.
Well, the original bill is a statewide bill, but we have an amendment to make a pilot program in Harford County that will allow churches, synagogues, mosques to designate people in their parish the ability to serve on their security team with a personal firearm.
Now, there are some people who might think that this is a little drastic for churches in the state of Maryland. Why don't you think it's too far to go?
Well, some folks, what this isn't, this is not a bill that would allow everyone in the parish to have a handgun strapped to their belt. So this would be a limited number of people that have been designated by the pastor or the governing board to help serve on a security team. We are already doing this in my church with law enforcement officers, but we have some men, especially and women in our church, that are military. They've been trained, they've served abroad, and they would like to serve on our security team. So we're saying, hey, let's let them do that. They can keep us safe, and they're certainly qualified.
Now, on the one hand, you say this is proactive, and the other, you say it's a clarification of existing law.
Sure. So existing law says on private property, the owner of the property can designate or can allow whomever they would like to carry a legal firearm. But the question is the church private property or not? How is it deeded? So this would clarify. Some churches are already doing it, but they feel like their property is private. We also have some issues with transporting your firearm, making sure it's legal, that ammunition in one place, firearm in another, legally transporting that to church.
Okay. The hearing is today. Stay tuned to WJZ for more.
I'm Alex Dimitrick. Gratitude takes many forms. When it's 3,000 care packages for U.S. troops, it also takes many hands. Today on WJZ and WJZ.com, the local volunteers pitching in to aid Operation Gratitude, a program that sent 2 million care packages to U.S. troops since its founding in 2003.
Much more on these stories coming up on WJZ at 4, 5, and 6.